back with Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you? And I think we're on day 3. First day was disastrous. Second day was pretty amazing. 100% success rate. Yes. But, let's be realistic. Also, oh man, we got a secret video. But first, the mailbox. Oh yeah, Mike, it's too late now. They gave you access to Moria info, didn't they? I want you. If you end up like me, join me in this hole. They haven't found me yet. It's safe here. Are you in this hole? Is that your hole? Everyone gets their hole. Subject line, notice network errors. Attention call team. Our network team is migrating our background services over to a new hosting provider this week, so you may experience some occasional network errors over the next few days. It's errors. Please be sure you are studying your information entries carefully while you still have access in case the network goes down while you are on the phone with a client. Oh shit! No! My memory is so bad, even if I have the material. You will still be expected to provide accurate answers to our callers regardless of the network status. No, I'm not. I am not to be expected that because that's not part of my work description. Job perks, earn an exclusive employee discount. Use horseshoe. $70. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for used horseshoe. Our stock of used horseshoes are as reliable as they are rusty. 90% of our supply are verifiably forged from real iron. Supplies run out quickly, so stock up while you can. Yeah. No. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. A great deal for sure. Oh, keep up the great work, employee. All right. Creepy podcast. Don't mind if I do. Let's see. Real estate update. Okay, looks okay-ish. It's not my style though. It's not. Also, I don't have a car, so the garage. I could start a band maybe. Berry Lane. Yeah. They're too big. These houses are too big for me. I'm more like the British cottage type. That's my dream. But they're so cheap, I would get it. I would get it. That's pretty cheap, right? That is pretty cheap. Yeah, 4 bedrooms. Why do you need 5 bathrooms if you have 4 bedrooms? I mean, community alert. A civil authority has issued a missing persons alert for the following counties. Oh, that's a nice house. I want that. That's small and cute. Okay, a lot of missing.
This is a missing persons alert. Authorities are currently looking for missing child Robbie Parker, male, brown hair, approximately 4 feet tall, last seen wearing a yellow shirt, brown shorts, and white tennis shoes. Suspect is described to be approximately 6 feet tall, barefoot, wearing a large bush or shrub on their person. Last seen at approximately 10:25 a.m. Please report any unusual activity to your local authorities.
Look, this also has 1 more bathroom than it has bedrooms. America, explain this to me. What is this about? Okay. So the kid was carrying a bush or shrub with them? Was that a hop or something? Also, I figured we would see the kid in one of the pictures, but apparently not. Also, why the robo voice? I know they have like professional voiceover in this game. So why? Because even in news, they don't have robot voices. They have actual newscasters. It is a disease. It's a virus, okay? AI, text-to-speech, robo-voice is a virus, and I do not like it, and I will always say it. I will keep on saying it until I'm that person, until everyone's like, yeah, she's the one that always goes on about it. Okay. So we watched the broadcast, the secret broadcast, because remember in the last episode, we read an email that said, sometimes, occasionally you might find weird video files on a computer. Please don't watch them, but we will totally do because we're like rebels. All right, let's start our 3rd day on the job, but with network outages, which I do not enjoy. I don't want that. Wednesday. There we go. Do you like Wednesdays or not? It's the middle of the week and you're like, well, I can see the weekend from here, but it's still so far. I think by now I'm more a fan of Thursday. Thursday is a pretty good day. Okay, to begin, I mean, Friday is amazing, honestly. Friday is the best. But Thursday is pretty close, which makes sense chronologically. Okay, welcome employee. But currently I actually have a job where it's all fine. Like, nothing really, really bad. I was really lucky. Changed jobs last year, and it was an amazing decision. It was such a good decision. Still not in my dream industry, but I'm getting there. Oh, incoming call. Okay. And you're like, phew, finally.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here
Hi,
again.
Carol.
We've updated your permissions. You should now have access to more extensive information to work with for your future calls. Please be sure to read these new entries carefully so you can continue providing our clients with accurate diagnoses. Please remember that this information is strictly confidential and not to be shared with anyone unless pertinent to a caller's needs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. That thank you was so... You know that smile where the eyes are dead? And it's like, you could call them out, and you're wondering if you should. But most of the time, you just do the same back to them. But both of you know you don't mean it. That's the high aggression of subtle communication. So the main issue is with this, that usually I don't have time in between calls to really go through everything. And if I now have network outages where in the middle of a call I won't have the info accessible, you know, it's... Oof. Okay, new entries available. A boggart. Oh, ooh, no. Boggarts is the general term for metamorphosed top. Yeah, I was afraid. So they're not... See?
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough to it to find out what it is, since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my basement as soon as possible. I've locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
Okay. It's not a raccoon. I mean, raccoons are... Like, how big is your dog? That is not a good description, because dogs come in all sizes. Like, some of them are like this tiny, and then others are as big as a horse. As a small horse, but still a horse.
Please hold.
Okay. Boggarts are... Okay. They are large, hairy humanoids, so it's not a boggart. Between 6 to 7 feet tall and bear fairly convincing false faces. So hobs don't have false faces until metamorphosis, and then they have false faces. And false faces basically when these entities somehow look like humans. And I think if I got it right, hops turn into or go into metamorphosis if you annoy them a lot, if you're like shit to them. Okay. They are known for causing household accidents such as flooding, fires, or electric outages. They also frequently observe their targets while they sleep. Boggarts are extremely dangerous to humans and pets due to their malicious nightly household activities, which can often cause injury or death. They also react very violently when seen by humans, but thankfully these instances are rare as they excel at staying hidden. So it's not a boggart. Solution. Do not under any circumstances refer to an active boggart by any name. Once you become aware of its presence, simply vacate the premises. Provide you do not speak of the boggart at any time in any fashion, it will remain in its original location. False artifact. Seemingly human-designed objects that can manifest suddenly inside a home. They are known for making gentle buzzing sounds that can usually only be heard by very young human children or small animals. Homeowners with false artifacts often report out-of-place objects or missing children or pets. What? That's like... Okay, one of these two is massively worse than the other. Like, out-of-place objects, yeah, that's fine. Missing children, that's... quite the turn. Okay. False artifacts, while not a direct threat to adult humans, can pose a significant risk to small human children and animals. So large children are fine, I guess. Should a child or pet be left alone with a false artifact, they are at risk of being encased within Once encased, no noise made by the prey can be heard. While digestion can take upwards of several years to complete, starvation can be a more pressing concern. Once a false artifact has been identified, removal is as simple as physically moving the object out of one's home. HSH, pest removal services, should be called to come and remove the object. Should a pet or loved one already be encased within, one can utilize a memory wisp to speed up the grieving Oh. So we have the false rosebush, the lamp sprite, the memory wisp. What's the memory wisp? No, due to clerical error, the audio sample provided above is incorrect. This issue will be corrected by the end of the month. Okay. Memory wisps are invisible and odorless household wisps that are known for removing memories from the home and its homeowners. Homeowners infested with memory wisps will often report missing pictures, photo albums, and the inability to remember the faces of loved ones. Memory wisps are not a danger to the physical health of humans, however, their ability to affect human memory can sometimes lead to household accidents or reckless activity. Memory wisps will move out of the house on their own once they have stolen away the inhabitants' memories. There's no need for further action. I feel like there's need for further action because I have a lot. Well, I don't have a lot of memories left. I'm not really good with memories. They're all quite hazy. Oh man, so we have toilet hop. No, that's not a stair. Unicorn fungi. Unicorn fungi are rare horn-shaped fungus that are known to grow on the heads of furry... Oh! I thought it was the dog. Of furry mammals and household pets. They often affect the animal's disposition, causing them to be drawn to the soil. Homeowners often report their pets furiously digging around or inside their home. That's unfair because dogs do that anyways. Unicorn fungi are not directly harmful to humans, but they can often lead to other household problems such as broken floorboards, uprooted plants, or waking up other things beneath the soil. Will go after a few months on its own without treatment, but can also be treated with cryotherapy or removed surgically if removal needs expediting. To prevent unicorn fungi from developing, regularly bathe your pet, especially after any outdoor activities. Wood secretions. No. Are a pink, vicious liquid substance that can sometimes form from wood that has been mistreated. It is known to drip from wooden materials such as furniture or walls, causing a sticky pooling buildup. Wood secretions can be deadly to humans, causing a rapid translation of flesh if ingested. Why would I ingest it? Keep animals and human children away from secretions at all costs. Okay, animals and children. As it is, foul odor will be interpreted as a sweet candy-like smell to them, making them particularly susceptible to accidental ingestion. Ah, okay. Once started, wood secretions will continue indefinitely. To remove the hazard from a home, the offending wood should be replaced entirely. To prevent wood from entering the secretion stage, ensure good care is taken towards wood in the home and refrain from scratching, knocking, or banging on wooden surfaces. Do not ever insult or shout at wood. Okay, stair slug. Maybe it's the stair slug. It's as big as a dog, right? Slimy residue? No, we did not have slimy residue. I feel like it's a raccoon. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl anything. Lurking just out of sight from the top of the stairs. I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there. I feel like... So Mirror Nymph and Lamp Sprite I will not read right now. False Rosebush also does not. Maybe a cellar growth? Cellar growths are large species. Slimy residue as well. So is it a boggart? Because they are like in the cellar. Let's just go with this. I don't know. I really don't know. But I think this game, if you do well or if you don't, it's fun enough, right? Okay. Toilet hob. Did we have that? Yeah, we had that already. Whistling fungi. The fungi are the worst.
Hey, I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it, along with this nasty smell.
Okay.
Please hold.
I don't think it is... So we have like a pipe hob. Yes, and it sometimes can cause leaks or clogs. Because actually they're quite good because they consume any dirt, grime, and hair in the surrounding area, which is so disgusting. Just so disgusting. But kind of good. So I think that's a... Yeah, it's a pipe hob. Let's go with pipe hob. Now, I don't want to... Okay. Oh, a pipe growth, though. Slightly larger than the pipes they inhabit. And will therefore clog the pipe indefinitely until their removal. Pipe growth are known to attempt to eat anything that comes inside their domain. Most commonly, accidents occur when a human child attempts to reach their hand inside their home. Do not attempt to reach your hand inside an active pipe growth home. They are otherwise harmless to humans. But they're in the pipe. So I would say it's the... Yeah. We'll go with the pipe hob. Let's just see. It's a game. You know, I always have to remind myself because I'm getting too much into it as a corporate thingy. Did any one of you worked in customer support? I only did it as part of my job, but never really like fully. Just as one of the 1,000 tasks you do in a startup. So it wasn't ever really that bad. But even that, I knew it's got to be hard for someone who does this, you know, every single day.
My wife. I can't. Her face. It's gone. It's gone. My wife. I can't see her face. I can't see her face. She's dead and I can't see her face. They're all gone. It's all gone.
I feel like that's beyond my, you know. Okay.
Please hold.
Marry the maybe the mirror nymph. Mirror nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are known for stealing the likeness of homeowners and passers-by. They are generally small, faceless, and voiceless humanoids carrying a large mirror that they beckon others to look into. Homeowners afflicted by mirror nymphs commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. Mirror nymphs, although a nuisance, are not direct danger to humans. Okay. Mirror nymphs will wander to different locations provided nobody looks into their mirror. Affected homeowners can restore their likeness by catching the mirror nymph and breaking its mirror with an iron implement. But he said she's dead. Did you kill her? Because it's probably not a wine sprite, not a toilet, a tea sprite? No. So the names are very descriptive. So yeah. As I found, tea sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known to feed off of tea and tea leaf residue. Homeowners infested with tea sprites commonly report leaf-like droppings and sounds of fluttering near kitchens. Tea sprites are not directly dangerous to humans, but they are known to spread various deadly diseases, including the fatal Fey flu. It should be removed as soon as possible. Tea sprites can be removed with various common household pesticides and traps, provided they are baited with tea leaves. To avoid future infestations, be sure to always clean teacups, kettles, and mugs after use. So we will go with the mirror nymph. That seems to be like the only one that kind of takes your face. At least from the ones that I looked at. Yeah. But that she's dead is very concerning. It's like, did he kill her because she didn't have a face?
Hello, employee. Supervisor Carroll here. We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been inaccurate. I urge you to think more carefully on the answers you provide before we are forced to terminate. You've been warned.
Oh, so I guess all my answers have been wrong? Oh, shit. Damn. Damn. But I thought I did... Well, maybe I did very bad.
I don't know what this weird info you sent me means, but I tried it and, it didn't fix the faucet. I'm calling a plumber. Thanks a lot for wasting my time.
It felt very much like maybe it was a pipe thingy, majingy. I don't know. Strange faucet smells, banging and whistling sounds coming from pipes or leakage. Oh, okay. Oh no, no you.
Yeah, name's Fred Pinball. I'm calling to lodge a complaint against your place of business up there. I have never seen such a big old mess left behind by your pest control team. Just tons of twigs, sticks, pebbles. I ain't putting up with it no more. I got sawdust coming out my drawers here. I had to grab you by the goober and smack you around till next Sunday. Now, what's you gonna do? What's you gonna do to make this right?
But it kind of tickles me that the entities will make like prank calls to the home security hotline. It's a false rosebush. Large plant-like creatures that most commonly take on the appearance of a red rosebush. In place of roots, these creatures have 2 small humanoid feet. Oh, yeah. That they use to chase down prey. Homeowners with false rosebushes sometimes report missing pets or children. It's always the children and the pets, man.
Hi? I, have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
My sheets are growing nasty
Ew.
sharp things on them, and my legs itch
Ew,
like
I know what
crazy.
this is.
Do I need to be showering more
Yes,
often or
but
something?
also burn the
I
bed.
usually shower like once a week for my skin health, so maybe that's it?
That was the worst one last episode,
Please
and
hold.
it still is. It is still okay. That's the it's the bed teeth. It's so disgusting. Oh, that's the network error. Yeah, but I remember this because that was so disgusting. Because it's a fungi that grows in the bed, and it looks like teeth. And it can give you rashes. It's just the thought. Man, it's just... It's one of those phobias I never thought I had, because why would you think about that? Like, fungi that look like teeth growing in your bed. I never wanted this idea in my head. Okay, but this was a good one, right, Carol?
What are these useless instructions you sent me?
What?
I still can't remember her. I still can't.
Oh, great. But you did. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. You said she has no face. So the mirror nymph was a very, like, you gotta be more detailed. So it was like the memory wisp. Well, it is what it is. Sorry. Whistling fungi. Whistling fungi are small mushroom-like growths with many small holes in their caps that frequently grow through drywall gas. The many holes are for those people that are like... Apparently there's a phobia for holes. Ah. I can never continue this. God damn it.
Hello? I was told to call this number to ask about my problem. The wall in my bedroom doesn't look right near the bottom. The bottom of the wall has some cracks, or maybe it's peeling. I'm not sure. I have a cat named Whiskers, and sometimes he likes to sharpen his claws at the couch. But he would never do that to the wall. He knows just how naughty that would be.
I don't know. You don't have the cat for long, do you? Because cats don't give a shit if they are supposed to do something or not.
Please hold.
Wasn't there a hob that did the thing? The fracture hob. There we go. Cause cracks and fractures in the walls of the homes they inhabit. Let's go with that one. If I do really, really badly today, then I don't know. I would probably continue my bullshit. What can I do? Lamp sprites are common subspecies of sprite that make their homes inside lamp fixtures. They are known for causing the lamps they inhabit to flicker or burn hotter, sometimes causing a burning smell in the home. Lamp sprites... God damn it.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? Last week, I
bowl of cream? What kind of joke is that? It's been a week now that I've been dealing with this racket, no thanks to you, and now we're starting to have power outages. Your employee's stupid joke is now probably going to cost me who knows how much in repair costs. So talk to your manager and tell them they owe me big time. You figure out what's going on in my house, and you figure it out now!
Jesus, Gary, calm your tits. Look, I'm not even the person from last week. That's what you should always assume when you call customer service twice. You hardly ever get the same person. And even if you get the same person, a lot of them work with shitty systems where the information is not easily available. So it's very difficult. Okay. So weird noises from the living room. The info package said something about a bowl of cream. That was probably like, they do have like a living room hob, don't they? Could be carpenter ants. But probably not. Power outage. It really sounds like a hob. Hobs cannot be compelled to leave on their own once nested in a home. Instead, one should take measures to prevent provoking metamorphosis by leaving out a bowl of cream or milk at night. But if he didn't do that, then it probably turned into a boggart, right? Such as... Oh yeah, oh my god! Gary did it to himself. He got the right tip. And then he didn't do it because I thought, oh, that's stupid. So he didn't leave out the cream, and then the common hob turned into a boggart. They're known for causing household accidents such as flooding, fires, or electric outages. Sir, you really... You have to move houses. Man, that's, It's on you, Gary. That's on you. There you go. I love this game so much. I really get into it. It's very much fun, even though I'm probably very wrong most of the time. It always takes me ages to learn gameplay, even if it's very simple. I like to think that it's because all my head is full of like nonsensical know-how and a lot of work stuff.
Hello, employee. Supervisor Carol here. We've been watching you for some time, and I must say that we have been rather disappointed in your performance here. Many of our callers' lives have been altered for the worse thanks to your negligent answers. Your failure to treat your work here with the gravity it deserves has unfortunately forced us to make a very difficult choice in regards to your continued employment at HSH. Effective immediately, your employment here has been terminated.
Oh my god!
We wish you the best in your future endeavors.
But it was a boggart. Shit! Oh, what's with my hands? Am I a hob now? Am I a rat? You are unemployed. Wait, is that my character, a hob that's working for the hotline? I mean, why not? Why not have entities working at the hotline? Unemployed, part ways with Home Safety Hotline. Wednesday. Damn! Oh, so I have to do the day again because I did so badly. Oh. I feel the shame. I feel the shame. I thought I was doing amazing in the second round after I got the warning, but apparently, whew, I did not. Some really weird noises. Not sure what it could mean. Just makes its nasty sound anytime I run it along with its nasty smell. Do you have any other thing with the pipe? Pipe growth. Yeah, but that's the... I will go with the frozen pipes. It also makes sense that occasionally we have non-entity thingies going on. So let's... Oh, whoops, sorry. And I mean, if I get Carol's call again, we'll just continue this until I get it right, you know. Oops. Please, not Carol.
I can't see her face. She's dead and I can't see her
So I interpreted that differently, that it was meant. I think it's probably he's a widower and he can't remember his wife's face anymore. Or, yeah, that's probably what he means. And I thought she doesn't have a face and he killed her.
Please hold.
So I'm quite sure this is the memory wisp that took his inability to remember the faces of loved ones. Alrighty. Memory wisp. There you go. Sorry, sir, for... Well, you don't remember it. It was a different timeline, but you know, it happened. In an alternate universe, multiverse. Do you believe in the multiverse? I would like to. Just nice to think that there's like a happier me. But probably also a sadder me, so that's not nice. But I think it's an interesting thought experiment, because you then always think, oh, in another, what would have... Because you so often in your life, at least I do that, ask, what would have happened if...
You figure out what's going on in my house, and you figure it out now!
I love that his picture is so nice. I wonder if you go under 50% correct answers, that at some point that's basically
Please hold.
the unemployment one. You got a Bogart. Sorry. I stick with that. I feel like the last answers I gave were pretty spot on. Don't know what Carol was on about. The shift has ended. Accuracy. I got one wrong. 1 or 2. Which ones though? I wish I could see that. That would really help me just to read it properly the next time. Like, you know, this is not constructive feedback, to be quite honest, because I don't know what I did wrong. And so I can't learn from it. Carol, that should be your job, you know. Really, maybe you should be unemployed. Alright, do we do another day? I think we do another day, and if I fail that another day, then we will end the episode. And if I don't, we will also end the episode. Complete your 3rd day on the job, Wednesdays, am I right? Yeah, Wednesdays. Again, it's, it could be better. Oh, science mysteries. Okay, first mailbox. Introducing our new office pet. Oop! Oh, it's a cat. Whiskers. We're excited to introduce to all of you our brand new office pet, Whiskers. Whiskers is loyal, friendly, and is as serious about pest control as we are. Please give Whiskers a warm welcome if you see him wander by your desk. Note, please refrain from picking up or feeding Whiskers, as he's still getting to know everyone in the office and has scheduled feeding time. Sincerely, HSH Corporate. Whiskers is adorable. Are you a hob? What's the credit? Oh yeah, that's the... Science mysteries. The mystery of mice. Wait, what? There was a mystery about mice? I did not know.
Mice. One of humanity's oldest friends and oldest enemies. From the Black Plague to the shelves of our pet stores, mice have lived alongside humans for centuries. And just like humans, mice may even be evolving alongside us as well. This is a mus musculus, otherwise known as the common house mouse. And this is Mus musculus loquentis, otherwise known as the smart mouse, a newly discovered species known for its uniquely colored iris, and more importantly, its increased intelligence. Mice have brains smaller than peanuts, and yet, modern science has observed they are capable of thinking quite intelligently.
I mean, it's not the size.
And in the case of the smart mouse, perhaps even capable of communication. With the help of modern computer technology, today's scientists have been able to interpret the previously indecipherable squeaks of a smart mouse, and have discovered what seems to be hidden messages within. Let's take a listen. you think? Is this a wonder of evolution?
No, it's...
Or are we just hearing things that aren't
Yeah,
there?
the second one.
Do mice and men have more in common than previously thought? Well, I suppose that's what makes this a science mystery.
I don't know if that's a science mystery. I think that's a lot of bogus. Also, I'm a big fan of, there's this theory, cognitive, like, humans love patterns and our cognitive functions love patterns. So when we hear something in static or something being said, it can very often be that we're just connect weird noises. And especially if someone tells us, or if we read, help me. I mean, in this case, obviously, there was also like the audio cue. But there's so many videos out there of white noise, and then, you know, they write like what you should supposedly hear. And I think aside from the fact that it could be like overlay from other programs from on the radio or the TV, you know, I think also once you tell people what they should hear, they're more likely to hear it, because then their brain kind of, you know, combines those noises into the sound. And that happens with patterns as well, with stuff that you see visuals, faces, you know, in pictures. So that's more my theory on this one. But good show, I guess. Also, a brain doesn't have to be big to be smart. I think that's why you say smooth brain, because I think that's the main thing, you know, that it has to be shrinkly and everything. Okay, let's go. Thursday. Yeah. I'm scared. Got fired once, so I don't want to happen, you know, I don't want that to happen too often. Like, I have pride in my job.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching thee closely, employee. I'm impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permission, so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest upon thee.
Shut up, Carol. I don't like her. I do not like her. You never ask me how I am. You never, you know what, you're always like, I'm watching you. Here's some updates for your machinery. But it's never like, how are you? What can I do to make you more successful in this? She's a really bad superior. Carol, you're doing a horrible, horrible job. Okay, we got the attic gnome, the cellar grotto, the Fey Feast, the Fey Flu. Yeah, we read about that, right? The floor roots, the Horde, the laundry gnome, the night gnome, the night wisp, the portal, the seedling, the travel gnome. Ooh.
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet. Recently I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now. I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so can you just send someone out to get this fixed for us?
Okay. So something's wrong with the water. What's my cat doing here?
Please hold.
Okay. Could it be the tea sprite? The fatal Fey flu. But he didn't say anything about tea, so I guess not. Floor roots are tree-like brown roots that are known to grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around other objects. Okay, that's not it. What's the Fey flu? Oh! It's a rare and dangerous disease commonly spread by household Fey. Symptoms of Fey flu include headaches, fever, eye discoloration, seeds taking root in skin pores, and blooming. It's rarely fatal, but it can have long-lasting effects on the lifetime health of an infected human. Long-term symptoms commonly include dizziness, fatigue, monocolored vision, deliriousness, and endless dreams. There's no cure for Fey flu, however. One can take precautions against it by keeping a clean, Fey-free home. I don't know. And the Fey Feast? Feasts are mid to large-sized piles of various edible food substances, frequently including flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungi. They are known to appear near eating areas of the home. Feasts are not dangerous if consumed, but if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity, or else its continued presence can attract other household pests, such as cockroaches or carpenter ants. Feasts are a sign of a hospital presence, and as such should be consumed immediately, one-sided to prevent provoking or offending the gifter. For maximum assured safety, all members of the home should partake in the feast. And that's super weird. You know what I thought about what it could be? We got the false beat. Because he said having the worst kind of stomach bug, and they only eat fresh homegrown fruits and vegetables. And the false beet has a beet-like appearance that is known to trick gardeners into harvesting and eating them by disguising themselves among the vegetables. Unless, okay, they're harmless unless eaten by a human, at which point they will take root in the human stomach, feeding off its nutrients for its lifetime. This can cause digestive issues and potential back problems. I think that's it. We just try that out. I feel like, because I think everything else with the pipes and everything did not cause stomach aches. I mean, if it looks like that, I wouldn't eat it, to be quite honest. But it probably looks more like a good beet. Because this looks like a horrible, disgusting beet. There's two types of beets, you know.
Hello? I followed every instruction your people sent me, but I'm still getting cracks on my wall. My daughter has called pest control, and she told me not to call you anymore for help. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
You have a daughter? Maybe that was the wrong answer I gave. What do you think it was? What do you think it was? Maybe the carpenter ants? Oh.
The police told me to call this number, so I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me. I can see their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house. When I close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing. I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police said they can't do anything, so please, send somebody or do something about this.
She's Felicia.
I can hardly sleep anymore.
I love the voice. It's amazing.
Please
It's
hold.
obviously not an old lady's voice, but it is the best comedic old lady's voice you can get. Okay, so someone's watching her. Do we have that? Wine Sprite? No, that's probably Unicorn, Travel Gnome. Okay, it's probably not that. Seedling. Small insectoid creatures about the size of an aphid. They are known for burrowing in outdoor planters or gardens, feeding off the roots of nearby weeds. Weed-killing lifestyles can make them useful for gardeners. Seedlings are extremely territorial and react violently to anything competing for their food source. Never remove a weed from a seedling-infested garden. They are known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. Sheesh. One should not go near their established feeding grounds. Instead, one should use a hose, sprinklers, or similar ranged devices. Interesting. What's the portal? Portals are door-shaped openings to an outdoor location other than the homeowners discovered, most commonly in basements or underground cellars. Homeowners with portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. Whoop! Would you enter the portal? I would not. I would be so scared. I'm not the type of person to take risks. I don't go mountain climbing. I don't go diving. I am not impulsive. I will probably not enter. Portals can introduce a wide variety of dangerous elements to a home and should be dealt with as soon as they are discovered. They can additionally cause drafts and introduce heating problems at home. That is so funny. It's like super dangerous. You go into a different universe or whatever. But also it gets drafty. Portals should be sealed shut with wooden planks, bricks, or other common building materials. The seal should be airtight as to not allow for anything to come inside the home. Oh my god. It's two-way portal. Shit. It is advised to utilize SHS's home security services to ensure portals are sealed safely. That's creepy. Night wisp. Is that it? Subspecies of wisp in the form of bright floating lights. No. They are known to hover outside windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. No, she's talked about the shadow. They are not dangerous to humans unless listened to. Refrain from listening to the whispers and following their directions. Night wisps will move on to other homes after a week or so if they are ignored consistently. It is advised to drown out their whispers with music or wear sleeping masks to prevent sleep disruption. What about the night gnome? Ah, that could be it. Night gnomes are small hairy creatures with a pointed head. They are known for their tendency to enter the sleeping quarters of humans to watch them while they sleep. Homeowners affected by night gnomes frequently report sighting them in the middle of the night or report heavy breathing sounds during late hours. Because initially I thought it was the boggart, but the boggart gets really angry if you see him or them, so I think it's that. Night gnomes are not known to be deadly to humans, but those who suffer from heart conditions should consider wearing sleeping masks to prevent being startled by their presence. Night gnomes will move on to other homes if they become bored or restless by your inhabitants' sleeping activities. There's no guarantee, however, that they will become bored by you if they find your sleep sufficiently entertaining. Breathing. Yes, so you probably got a night gnome. Okay. There you go, lady. I didn't look at everything, so I hope I'm right. We'll see. Or we'll hear from Carol. Ugh. I need a colleague so I can vent about Carol. I'll be like, oh, Carol, she's just so passive-aggressive. Just never asks how we are. I bet she does a horrible... I bet she steals office supplies. No, probably not. But she probably calls on other... Like, she turns on others. She's a tattletale. I can tell.
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation. Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Banging, so it's not mold.
Please hold.
I was like, mold, this is so bad. Attic gnome, what about that? Attic gnomes are a subspecies of gnome known to nest in attics and ceilings. Homeowners infested with attic gnomes will often report a knocking or rapping sound coming from their ceilings or a surplus of dust coming out of their ventilation systems. Attic gnomes' feeding habits can often be a boon to homeowners as they consume dust, cobwebs, and household pests such as spiders in large quantities. However, when frightened, they will violently expel their meals, which can send large quantities of dust particulates into the air, causing air quality issues in the household. They are very easily frightened. To remove an attic gnome from the household, it is recommended to dust and clean your attics and ceilings regularly, as to avoid giving it a source of food. This will also prevent other attic gnomes from nesting in your house. I think that's it. I just want to read about the cellar grotto. Cellar grottos are large cave-like networks known to sometimes appear spontaneously in cellars and basements. Homeowners with cellar grottos will often report a bad smell coming from the basement, higher humidity in the home, and a notable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. Cellar grottos can introduce a number of dangerous pests into the home, and the heightened humidity they introduce can cause warped floorboards, weakened foundation, and other hazards. So this feels like normal. Cellar grottos can be removed by finding their creator and presenting them with a gift of gold. So it's not normal. The creator resides... Is it a hag? Is it a hag? I'm playing Baldur's Gate. It's a hag, right? Creators often reside somewhere within the grotto's subterranean lake. I'm not even trying. For safety, bring spelunking and snorkeling equipment on your excursion, or consider utilizing HSH's grotto removal team. That's amazing. Okay, we'll go with the attic gnome. And hope for the best. If you worked in this, I mean, you would never feel safe in your house again, right? I mean, first of all, I would move out of any house. And I would move into a house with shared flats because I feel like a lot of the issues are then not my issues. You know, a lot of this is very house related, where you have a basement, where you have an attic. A classic basement, you know.
Please help me. The police refused to do anything. They told me to call you. Please say you can help.
Well, what is it?
My little boy,
Is your kid a changeling or something? Bees?
Please hold.
Why? Bees can also attract the attention of larger, more dangerous pests. Maybe that's it. Because kids don't really go missing with bees. At least from what I know. Whistling fungi often report a dissonant whistling sound coming from their walls. If you ever hear whistling fungi singing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately. Whistling fungi are rarely dangerous to humans, but their growth can cause foundational problems. Oh! If whistling fungi ever sing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately and do not return for any reason. Otherwise, whistling fungi can be removed with common weed killers or by utilizing blah 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 fungal removal services. To prevent a whistling fungi infestation, ensure there are no open cracks in your home. Oh. Maybe the woman with the cracks. Maybe that was it. And it wasn't... Oh. The horde is an invisible, odorless collective consciousness that is known to collect and store large quantities of common household refuse. The horde's tendency to store vast quantities of trash in the home make them prone to spreading disease to the home's inhabitants. Rotten food, used syringes, and rusty metals are among the more common household hazards that can be introduced by the horde's presence. Once introduced to a home, the horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures indefinitely. It is advised to sell one's home at first sign of the horde's presence to make the relocation process go over more smoothly. To prevent the horde from gathering in one's home, it is advised to keep one's home as tidy as possible as to not attract the horde's attention. The interaction of a hob to the household can often assist in this process. That's hilarious. Floor roots grow slow enough that they serve very little danger to awaken aware human adults. However, if not spotted quickly, they are a known strangling hazard for human children and pets while they sleep. Removal should be a priority in family households. Floor roots require something to wrap around before they will cease their growth, so it is advised to acquire dolls or similar human-shaped facsimile to give them a safer alternative. Place the dolls in the affected room and leave the roots alone for the night. By morning, the dolls and roots should be gone, and the room safe to inhabit once more. Make any repairs to the floor as needed. Why are the bees in the closet? That's just so weird. Oh, it's silly. I know my poor Jeremy is always concerned about bees and wasps and such. I miss him so much. I do not know what's going on there. That is one of the most... it's one of the weirdest things ever. Laundry gnomes are subspecies of gnome with thick fiber-like fur. Bees? They can fold their bodies into various shapes and often resemble dirty towels. Homeowners with laundry gnomes often report loud rattling or banging sounds coming from their washing machine and missing socks. No. Laundry gnomes pose no direct threat to humans, though their lifestyle often lead to broken washing machines or dryers, which can occasionally cause small floods. Water damage can lead to further problems in a home, and as such, laundry gnomes should not be left by their own devices. Laundry gnomes will move on from a home if they are no longer permitted to enter a washing machine. Great care should be taken to inspect each and every piece of laundry before washing. They are known for making gentle buzzing sounds. It is a false artifact, and it's the closet. It's the closet. Oh god, it took me a long time, but I thought it was too obvious. It couldn't be the bee. Nope, it couldn't be the bees because it's too not the bees because it's too obvious. All right, that took me a while. I would probably edit it around it so it looks like I had this answer within 10 seconds. I did not. Oh.
Hi. I'm concerned somewhat about the stability of my
Oh,
new home.
you're... Yep.
I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor. I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
Sounds like mice.
Please hold.
Could be mice. But it looks like several pieces of half-eaten cheese, so it's probably not the slimy residue. I will go... Look, let's go... Let's be wild here, and maybe it's something very, very normal. Mice. I don't know. We don't have rats, do we? It's weird. Should be closing in, right? At some point. I think we had a fairly large... Always scared that someone calls again to tell me I did bad. Oh no, just you.
Rumber here. I need to place an order of 60 gallons of orange drink here. I got a big old party. I'm babysitting up here at the studio, and we're gonna need that orange drink to too many mouths to feed, you know what I mean? Gonna need that orange drink to feed my crew. Second thought, y'all still got that cheesy greasery. Too many mouths to feed. Maybe the pepper squeeze. Don't tell me you don't got the pepper squeeze.
Oh, it's a nice beat, dude. You should come to Berlin. It's not my type of music though, but that's fine. Alright. I did not like this this sound.
Hey, so my doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help, so here goes nothing, I guess. So I've recently been having just the worst headaches, and just barely I woke up and felt my eyes were starting to look kind of pink. I'm really freaked out right now, and I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything online. Can you help me?
That is a lie, Phil. That is a lie. Headaches and pink eyes. You probably find a lot of
Please
stuff.
hold.
You find a lot of stuff. Oh shit. Could it be the wine sprite? I do not know. I didn't read through the wine sprite properly. I just saw the wine and was like, nothing I had so far was with wine. Oh my god. Shit. Is everything? Oh shit. My eyes were starting to look kind of pink. I don't know, because Faye Flu also had like blooms. But I don't know, because we will just go with it, because honestly, I don't know. I do not know. Look, the network doesn't work. I don't know why I'm still expected to do my job when the software is not working. That's not how any of this works. I mean, I think I did fairly good today. So if that was wrong, it wasn't that many. So what's still a network error?
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here! There's holes all over my freaking house,
Okay.
man! Freaking holes! I'm stepping around big wooden splinters! There's no telling how much damage there is! I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes! To top it all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found! She probably took off after seeing this mess. I need help. Bad.
No, I'm not sure she took off.
Please
Oh.
hold.
Oh no. Okay, it now works again. Let's read the wine sprite, so next time we know. Wine sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming wine. They are small, large-eyed, winged creatures with translucent skin that often appears red while they are feeding. They have a long proboscis that they use to drink. So a bit like insects. Homeowners infested with wine sprites commonly report broken glasses and their wine having a rotten taste and smell. Wine sprites are not directly dangerous to humans, but they are known to spread various deadly diseases, including the fatal Fey flu. I hope it was the Fey flu. It should be removed as soon as possible. Wine sprites can be removed with various common household pesticides and traps, provided they are baited with wine. Okay. Could it be the whistling fungi? No. I think they... No, we did not have any, and also no missing dogs or anything. Toilet tops? No. Termites. But why would... No, it's small holes. We had big holes. It could have been a fracture hop in the basement and not a mouse, because it is advised to leave out a slice of any kind of cheese each night before going to bed. Oh shit. Did it wrong. I will go with fracture hops, even though I'm quite sure it is wrong. Is it cheese lady?
That info you sent
Oh
was
shit.
garbage. The cracks are getting larger, and now the basement is flooding. You can tell your supervisor that you were no help whatsoever. I'm taking this into my own hands.
That was the one, the cheese. Oh, it wasn't a cheese lady, it was a cheese man. Yeah, that was the one. Shit. Carol. Oh no. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later. And my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there. What is happening? Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
In soil and
Please
plants.
hold.
In soil and plants. That could be it. Covered in soil and plants. Floor roots are tree-like brown roots that are known to grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around various objects or humans. My living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Let's go with the floor roots because I have no hacking idea what else it could be. No. Ugh, always. There you go. I will find the real answer when I'm looking for something else.
Well, I got good news and bad news. Bad news is the info you sent wasn't any help at
Oh
all.
no.
So, thanks for that. Good news is I found Goblin. She freaking came crawling out of that hole with a big bump on her head or something, so I'm taking her to the vet now. But, yeah. Thanks for trying, I guess.
I was wondering whether it was like the unicorn thingy. But I thought he didn't see anything on his dog's head. And because I think, didn't he say it was like a lot of holes? And damn, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Like some of those, I mean, it's very realistic that the people that call give you wrong information and then think you can magically turn it into the right information that you need to give them the proper answer. It still is unfair. Carol, I hope it's not you. Okay.
Hello again. Yeah, I'm kind of having an emergency now thanks to the info you sent me not being effective in the slightest. This living room plant situation has only gotten worse. Now the floorboards and walls are starting to groan under the weight. There's something hiding in tall grass by the couch and I don't think it's friendly. Oh god! Oh god! It's moving! Oh!
But what could it be? I don't know about anything that could cause this. I don't have the information. So, I do not know what it could have been.
There's something in my basement. I don't know what it is. All I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. It sounds like there might be a lot of water down there too. I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please, send somebody to help with this.
Okay.
I can't deal with something like this.
This could be the grotto though, because I've been through that. So the stair slack, it's not it. There's no water involved with the just slimy residue. The water makes most sense, the grotto, because this bad smell coming from the basement, high humidity, and there's a lake. So it's the cellar grotto. Hopefully. Man, I'm learning so much, but also nothing at all. And I hope I'm not doing bad at work next week because I put all this information into my brain now. Oh, man. Okay, I think you get the unemployment thingy when you're below 50%. I was really bad, but I think that was towards the ending. I think I started out very well. And then towards the end, I just absolutely bonked out. All right. So that's it for today. And Thursday, complete your 4th day on the job. And next episode, we'll probably finish this game. I think it is 2 to 3 hours long. It's really fun. I hope it's enjoyable for you as well, because it's a lot of reading and me, you know, it's this thing that you do when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, when people don't know the answer and then they like talk and talk and talk because in the hopes of getting to the answer. And that's basically me playing this game. So I hope it is enjoyable while I'm doing this, how I'm doing this, because I enjoy myself. I think I like that in between the calls because in the first episode, And that caused a few issues. I really thought it was timed, so I didn't have time to read through everything that, could be the quite right answer, because I thought, well, at some point they will complain that I took too long, but I think you have all the time in the world to go through everything. At least I took my time with a few of those. And I did not get any bad feedback, so that's good. And I really enjoy that, because that way you can really dive into it, which it's also highly unrealistic, because honestly, if you take too long in customer service in real life, you usually get shit from people, So that's not very realistic, 0 out of 5 stars. Yeah, I like how this expands. I do enjoy this idea of having the hobs, and when you don't treat them right, they turn into something really horrible. So all the escalations I really enjoy of doing the wrong thing. So much so that I would actually like to give bad advice just to hear what happens. But of course, I mean, the good thing is that I'm so bad that I do it most of the time accidentally. But yeah, I also would love to have it for everything, for all the answers, just to see how it can escalate, because that's really interesting. I'm also wondering if at some point, I mean, every single day we get at least one prank call by the entities themselves, which I think is probably a false face or whatever. And I wonder if that will have any impact on the last day, because you never can interact with them. They just call and then they giggle, look to their friends, be like, is your fridge running? And so I wonder if at the end of the day we'll find out that, I know, Carol is a false face. That would be cool. I would like to know more about Carol, because I think she's very she's the only character where actually, in a way, like the only colleague we have, the only other person who's working there. And yeah, and I wonder if the end of the game is the 5th day, or if we will have the full week, which would be not unrealistic. I know a lot of people work 7 days a week, but just given from the 9 to 5, it would be weird. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, to end this, maybe. I don't know. Depends on the length of the last episode. I found that, maybe it's just me, but I think we had more calls with each single day, which is also, I think it's a good thing. So you rev it up, it gets more and more difficult also to get that. Although, actually, the percentage, the more calls you have, the higher the chance that you do right? So yeah, how do you like it so far? Again, just like last episode, what's the most disturbing entity for you? I think the bed teeth are still my number one. They're just so gross. They're still my number one. Because everything else, I mean, the face thingy, the mirror one, is also quite terrifying. But bed teeth, man. And that's fungi. If it was just, that's the weird thing for me. If it were just actual teeth in the bed, it would still be horrible. But what disgusts me more is that it's fungi that look, because then I feel like, and I think that's the concept that disturbs me so much. If it's fungi, then it's not hard teeth, it is soft teeth. And then I'm imagining in my head, what if I had soft teeth that feel like fungi, and then everything goes numb and I don't want to be on this planet anymore. That's why that's the worst one for me. How about you? Do you like to share? But also, I hope you had a good time with this, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! This is my self-recorded outro song, so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.